Hey there guys, so Josh Taylor does it, man. He becomes the first fighter to ever stop the former IBF lightweight champion Miguel Vazquez. Knocks him out in the 9th round with a right hook to the body. I keep repeating this in videos, man, but I've been saying for over a year now, Josh Taylor is the best fighter in the UK. Right? Not only the best prospect, best contender, he's the best fighter in the UK. One of the most naturally talented, technically sound fighters that I've ever seen come out of Scotland. And, yeah, what else can I say, man? This guy's a future world champion. I think they need to get this guy a world title fight next. I don't think there's any point going for the British title. I suppose perhaps a fight for the European title with Anthony Yiggett. We've spoke about that. Me and other people in comment sections have talked about that. That would be a great next step for Taylor. But yeah, I honestly think with this destructive performance against Miguel Vazquez, and not only the fact that he beat Miguel Vazquez and did it by stoppage, but the way he broke Miguel Vazquez down, because early on in the fight it was very competitive. I knew that Miguel Vazquez was going to be cagey. I knew that he was going to give Josh Taylor problems on the outside with his long arms. I knew that he was going to be cagey with the holding and stuff like that. And even on the inside, he was quite sneaky with his head. He actually caught Josh Taylor in the 2nd round with a headbutt, which in my opinion was intentional. I thought it was an intentional headbutt. The referee disagreed, but even still, Josh Taylor learned a lot in this fight because he learned to deal with a cut. He learned to deal with an awkward, cagey, defensive fighter from the outside who also had some skills inside. And yeah, he just broke him down. The body punching was beautiful. I mean, Josh Taylor's body punching, do you know who he reminds me of? He reminds me of Lucien Bute, the way that he used to work the body. You remember when Lucien Bute took out Brian McGee, and the way that he just pummeled his body? You know, he would pivot round and he would land uppercuts and hooks to the body from a southpaw stance. And it was beautiful the way he did it. Unfortunately, he abandoned that later on in his career, and I'm not quite sure why. But Josh Taylor's bodywork it just reminds me of Bute. It's very similar dynamic in the ring. It's very similar style. But Josh Taylor, to me, has a much better stamina than Bute, much better chin. And he's shown in this fight that he has that dog in him, man. I mean, he got inside. He faced a better technical fighter in Vazquez, a guy who's had so much experience and so many world title fights under his belt. And Taylor got on the inside and fucked him up. He did. I mean, he broke the guy down and stopped it. I mean, the right hook to the body, man. I mean, that finishing combination, you could tell that that Vazquez was starting to get a bit, a little bit ragged from all the body work. So Taylor started putting together 3- and 4-punch combinations. He landed like 2 uppercuts to the head, and they were setting up the right hooks to the body. And eventually he landed a beautiful kidney shot, and Miguel Vazquez went down, and he went down hard. He was on the floor for something like 2 minutes. He had to be administered oxygen. Fucking beautiful performance, man. Josh Taylor's the real deal. He's a future world champion. He could maybe go on to dominate the 140 division. I'm not even kidding. Put him in with Sergey Lipinets now. He would whoop Sergey Lipinets' ass, in my opinion. I think he would beat Victor Postal. I think he would beat Julius Ndongo. I honestly think he'd beat any of those guys. I really do. I think he has the skills to do it. A good fight for him would be maybe an Adrian Broner fight, something like that. That would be interesting because Broner's, similar to Vazquez in the sense that he's, he holds a lot and he's very cagey. So, that would be another interesting technical test for him. But I still think he would win. Beautiful fight, man. I mean, you give Josh Taylor another couple of years, and he could be a pound-for-pound level fighter. I'm not even kidding, okay? He has that level of talent, and I'm not just saying that because he's a fellow Scotsman. I'm saying that because I say what I see, and what I see is a great fighter in the making here. It's just going to be a quick post-fight review here. I'm not going to really go too much into it because I'm going to celebrate, man. Fucking fantastic performance, man. Great performance, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the fight. Josh Taylor is the best fighter in the UK right now. I don't care if he isn't a world champion. This guy is a beast, man. He's a great fighter. So let me know what you guys think, and thanks for watching.